What's up, guys? Jacob Paul, aka Jigger 12. I know, me recording on a Saturday. That is, I can't believe it either. So guys, something new is about to happen today, because every Saturday when we do WWE 2K20, we're gonna do like the rankings for this week. Yes, going full on AEW. How the heck am I not supported by these guys yet? I don't know. So guys, we're gonna head to this, and it's Superstars. So now we're gonna do we got 3 categories. We got the men's, obviously, tag team, obviously, and a new one, the cruiserweights. Now I thought long and hard about this. Cruiserweights are gonna be in it because I feel like they deserve their own spot. And here's the fair warning: some of these people are not gonna be in it. Like, for example, Adam Cole, baby, he's not gonna be in it because he's a champ. That goes for Drew Gulak, McIntyre, wait, did I get past him, didn't I? Samoa Joe, the our United States champion, and Corbin being our Intercontinental champion. But will it be for long? Because next Friday, Balor is facing Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. So we might have a new champion. I don't know. Alright, guys, we're going to start off with the Cruiserweight division. So coming at number 5, we got... Whoops. I forgot, yeah, the name changed. I'm being stupid. We got Mustafa Ali. Now, here's the thing, guys. I know Mustafa Ali has now won a match. And that's true. But he did better between Gallagher and Nice. They were tied with the same score. But okay, here's the thing, guys. How we're going to do this is basically... I spent all day, this and yesterday, calculating everybody's win-loss records. See who has the best record. It could be based on their overall scores. Maybe they faced in the past. I'm trying to figure out what is the best, or who is the best, you know? So number 5 is Mustafa Ali. Like I said, guys, yeah, he hasn't won a match. 0-2. Basically his record's 0-1-1 because of the Cruiserweight 6-man tag, which ended up in a draw, which is kind of sad. But he has an 81 overall score. He did better than... Wait. Oh, yeah, he's a G. Gentleman Jack Gallagher is a 71. And Tony East, who is a 77. So, I'll say Mustafa Ali got it by a hair, but he might not be lucky this time. He might not be lucky next time. We don't know. He could get his first win. I hope so. So number 4, we have Cedric Alexander. I mean, for God's sakes, we all know this was going to happen. Basically, competed in our Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Made it to the semifinals, defeated Tony Nese, and had an epic classic with Humberto Carrillo. But sadly, he was one of the Cruiserweights who competed in our 6-man tag, making his record 1-2-1, making it a big 25 for Mr. Cedric Alexander. Hey, I mean, we all know Cedric Alexander was going to make it here one way or another. So coming in at number 3, we got the best kept secret, Buddy Murphy. So basically, guys, Buddy Murphy, his record is 1-1-1, but a 33.33% win rate, which is decent, I guess. But Buddy Murphy, I would say, he's pretty good. Defeated Tozawa, get his first win. He was also one of the Cruiserweights who competed in their 6-man tag, but sadly lost to our now Cruiserweight champion, Drew Gaba Gulak. But hey, at least he's in the top 5. Hopefully aiming for number 1. Could be a number 1 contenders match. We don't know. So coming in at number 2, guys, this is actually a big surprise. It is Mark Andrews, or I call him Mandrews, because I see this guy all the time in Impact, and Mandrews is fun to say, better than Mark Andrews. So anyway, Mandrews, 1-1. He was the first ever cruiserweight to win our first cruiserweight match. Basically, it was Tozawa, Alexander, who we saw earlier, Metalik, who is not on this thing, and Mandrews was in it, and he pinned Alexander, which is insane, guys. So he competed for the Cruiserweight Championship, but had a very, very disappointing loss. Drew Gulak literally just dominated him. I'm sorry, Mandrews, but hey, you know, he could get another chance. We know that. We may never know. And coming in at number 1, guys, in our Cruiserweight division, it is Humberto Carrillo. That's right, guys. That is actually a major upset. Being the very first ever Cruiserweight to reach number 1 in this tier, in this whole rankings thing. He's 2-1, basically got a 66%. 2-1. He had a great. This is a great start for Humberto Carrillo. I think this kid has very good talent and hopefully becoming a future Cruiserweight champion in the near future. Basically defeating Gentleman Jack Gallagher and having an amazing match with Cedric Alexander. But lost to our now Cruiserweight champion, Drew Gulak. I want to keep saying that. Every time I mention Drew Gulak, I have to say Drew Gulak because Enzo Amore said it. Why can't I? Sue me. I don't care. Yeah, so that's the end of our Cruiserweight bracket. So coming in now it's our tag team brackets. Coming in at number 5, we got Trent Seven and Tyler Bate of Mustache Mountain. These guys had a fantastic start so far. They are 2 and 3 in this ranking. Basically, a 40% win rate for these men. So I totally believe these guys could be future tag team champions someday. Because I think we all saw them in NXT UK or takeovers. They put on fantastic matches with the likes of Grizzled Young Veterans, The Undisputed Era. I think that's it. Yeah. And Bate becoming the first ever United Kingdom champion and having an excellent match with Pete Dunne. That could push them up a little bit, but nah, they're staying at number 5. So coming in at number 4, this one is actually going to be kind of weird. It even grossed out my wrestling producer, Nick, my brother. So we got Otis and Tucker of Heavy Machinery. That's right, guys. Heavy Machinery. Oh, yeah. I can't believe I actually did that. They are number 4 with 1-1, 50% wins, 50% losses. They lost to Gallows and Anderson in the Raw Tag Team Championship first round by a countout, but they regained a win when they teamed with Mustache Mountain to defeat Gallows Anderson and the Revival, FTR. So I feel like these guys have potential. I don't know. I do believe so. And also congratulations for Otis for winning Money in the Bank and getting Mandy, which is kind of a odd move for WWE, but hey, I'm not the one to judge. So coming in at number 3, this one's actually gonna be. I think we all know this is gonna happen. We got Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. That's right, guys. Heavy Machinery and the Usos are tied with 1-1. But like I said, guys, we're gonna base off the overall scores, and I want to see if they face each other in the past. So they did not, which is kind of But they did a better overall score. Both Jay and Jimmy both have an 84, so I feel like that's a great start for them. Coming in number 2. This one was actually a tough one. I might get mixed opinions on this one. We got number 2 is Anderson and Gallows. Now, a lot of people I think people are going to say they got better overall scores than any of the Undisputed Era members, except Adam Cole, baby. But how are they number 2 instead of number 1? Well, I'll tell you guys. You guys remember from our Raw Tag Team Championship tournament, Gallows and Anderson actually faced off against Undisputed Era, and you kind of know the rest. They lost in the semifinals, and of course, our number 1 tag team in this ranking is none other than Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and crap. I'm bad at this. And Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era. Of course, Anderson and Gallows and the Undisputed Era are tied with 60%, 3-2. That is, I would say that's pretty good. They are number 1 because they beat Gallows and Anderson in the semifinals. I think I already said that, but you know. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Undisputed Era deserve number 1? Let me know how right and wrong you are down in the comments. Also, do you guys agree that Humberto Carrillo deserves the number 1 spot? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright guys, now it's time for our main one, the men's. So, coming in at number 5. This is actually a well-earned spot. Number 5 is Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano. Now this guy had a fantastic start. Basically, he's 2-2. I mean, that's okay. It's half, which is pretty good. But the matches that he shined in, he had an all-time classic with Rey Mysterio in our WWE Championship tournament. In an instant classic. Also, made our now Universal Champion Drew McIntyre tap out in the semifinals, but loses against Adam Cole in the finals. And in our Universal Championship tournament, he lost to Keith Lee, who broke his 4-match losing streak. Congratulations to Keith Lee for that. Coming in at number 4, this one is also well deserved. It is the one and only Ricochet. Because he is 4-4, again, 50-50. That's pretty good. I'd say this guy has a lot of potential. I think he has like one of the best win rates we have. But at least he's in the men's ranking. So we got. He was in our very first ever tournament, our United States Championship tournament. He came to the finals. Basically, he defeated Andrade, Finn Balor, loses to Joe twice, but he gained his composure in our number 1 contenders match against Black, Lee, and Mysterio, which is pretty good. And then he beat his friend Keith Lee in a number 1 contenders match. No, it was a tournament. Yeah, it was our WWE. No, Arena Continental title tournament. Crap, I'm trying to remember. It's hard. Okay, so anyway, future champion for sure. And on this, it's a future champion. Coming in at number 3 is the Swiss Superman, the Swiss Cyborg, whatever you want to call him. It's Cesaro. 2-1 with a 66% of his record. It's 66.66%. So that's good. That's very decent. Basically, he's definitely a future champion for sure, because he had a great start in our championship tournament and the Intercontinental title tournament. He defeated Jeff Hardy. he defeated Ricochet in a shocking match and lost to our then Intercontinental Champion Baron Corbin in the finals, which is, I mean, I had potential for him. I think he's pretty good. So coming in at number 2, we have the Viper, Randy Orton. Of course, I mean, we all know Randy Orton's going to make it on this list someday. But, again, his record is the same with Cesaro. But what separates them? Like I said, guys, the overall scores. Randy Orton is 70... Wait, no, is it 88? And Cesaro is an 83. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, Randy Orton came far in our Universal Championship tournament, defeating Ciampa and defeated Keith Lee, but losing to our now Universal Champion Drew McIntyre. I mean, it's a good record for Randy. I mean, would I see him as champion? Totally. Do I know who? No. And also, guys, this is no surprise, the number 1 ranked superstar, the first number 1 ranked superstar is the phenomenal, say it with me now, AJ Styles. Of course, he was the first, even though he had 1 match, he had the best overall score so far, you know. He survived our very first ever Elimination Chamber match. Came out as 1, and he entered as number 1, and he was in number 1. So that's our rankings, guys. Do you guys agree with the rankings? Let me know in the comments down below. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bells, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!